Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jose Quintana gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in. And we are ready for...
Segura. First pitch, 120.
Turns on it, and it is out of here. So not a good start to the game. Jose Quintana missed his spot, and Gene Segura turned him around quickly. Wanted it up and in, didn't get in, just got up, didn't really got up.
Batting second, the left fielder,
Got it,
22,
400.
Andrew McCutcheon.
First pitch to him, just trying to take. That missed bad, but thankfully nothing harmed. See the Cubs 14-13, third, and go down by Kansas. Catching chases, that's one. 14. Q gets it a little low, but Andrew grounds in.
Yep, he's out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3.
Oh, that's the majestic hair of
Harper.
Got 4 home and 12 RBIs. 278. I don't think the Phillies paid for that. I think they paid a little bit more, but it is what it is. He struggles against lefties, so we'll see how he does here. Took one right in his wheelhouse, down on 1. You can pitch all you want, bro. That was a strike.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's probably watching how to play. Oh, Earl at first. Keller at third. How did he see the umpire? That was fouled off. Count 120. That's right, turns on. First and that foul. And he got him with right, takes 1. 2 down.
Batting fourth, The first baseman, number 17.
Just stood no chance. So that ball dropped right up. And what
Nope, that's off the plate.
slow breaker that looked like it caught the corner, but not to keep. That, ooh. That really looked like it caught the corner. Alright, 2 low. Gotta come into the zone for here. Yeah, 3-0. Really don't want to float one to this guy here. He will turn around, make it 2-0 real quick. Oof, he fed him one, and he just the 3-1.
Ball four.
Ball 4. With the first walk, he was already giving up a walk, a hit.
That is it.
Here in the first inning.
The catcher, JT.
132 ERA on the season. He doesn't do that very often. Like JT Realmuto up. He's struggling to say the least.
Ball.
That is just
1 ball,
just
no
a little
strike.
low. So he's gonna get this strike zone on. Things up at 1-1. Gee, wasting no time.
Nope,
And
that's the ball.
Was that really struggling? Below the Mendoza line. Batting a buck.
Oh. 3-1.
That looks like he's getting hit pretty bad right here, and he is not happy about it. But the same exact spot, trying to put up the middle. And that's due to the left.
That is
further to the set.
The second baseman, Stevie Gregorius.
That one was a strike. If I was in this game, I would be in some way.
The G-Man, hey, damn it, the kids. The pitch from Quintana. That's a strike. Strike loaded one. Hey, stay. What are we doing? Off the pitch. That's comes. That's all it's out.
0-2.
I stay. The pitch. Not yet. There it is. Ace up foul in. Thought he missed.
Well, Arrieta.
Oh,
This has been a long inning.
one ball. 2 straight.
Started off something.
Yeah, 1 ball.
Ow.
2 straight.
Here comes pitch number 30. Oh,
And pitch number 30 is a foul ball. And he got him looking. Went for a long 31 pitch first, top of the first. Just coming up at the bottom of the first. Hop. Arrieta on the mound. Regular ERA. As you can see, those numbers are very early in the season, though, and they cannot really be depended on because he just got rocked in the first. Got out of it and still was getting up to.
Leading off,
Murder
for the
baseball
Cubs.
at home.
Not shortstop.
Likes to hit long balls.
Javier. Baez.
First pitch. Oh, Javi, right down the middle. Written invitation for that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That low and outside. He's got that same stuff.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Outside 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1.
1 straight.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Good eye,
Oh,
Mike.
you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Oh,
Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Arrieta sets. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit back toward the mound. There's Segura. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs nothing. And in steps Scott Kingery.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Arrieta.
At the plate, Jake Arrieta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he drives a liner to right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Yeah, you got to come out and talk to him. Cubs look a little bit little leaguish right now.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
To 2-2 now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
And fucking majestic.
A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jarrell Cotton is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. One ball, one strike, the count. 4 runs here in this half inning. Again, another foul ball. One and two, here it comes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. JT Realmuto waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the So a runner at first with one man gone, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's inside.
The 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after A single his first time up. That's wide, 2-0. Still only one out in the inning. 3-0 now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Williams.
Stepping in, Nick Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Williams, a 25-year-old playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But they managed to bat around as Anthony Rizzo stands in now, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. This is pulled into right. Harper is there and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Strike called, 2-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. McCutchen is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the pitch.
Ball, hot.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty. One man out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
So coming to the plate, Gene Segura. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
One ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as the lead holds at 8-0. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First offering on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Uriel Cotton.
Coming to the plate now, Jarrell Cotton. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Baez brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Still 8-0. Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutchen, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Now the pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. To the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Two balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Runners on first with one down. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, my. This ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Alec Mills gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Mills. Now batting.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Williams. First offering on its way. 2 out with the man at first. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder, Mills. A 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Scott Kingery would be next.
Three balls.
3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A runner on first with 2 away.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Cubs nothing. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he can't hang on.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in.
Ball four, take the goal. He's out. Ball four, take the game. That's ball four. Ball four, take the game. Ball four, take the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 56, Arrieta.
11-5 the final tally in this one. Philadelphia put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 11 runs.